In just 19 days, my mom made $32,449.55, all from cleaning houses. But get this, she doesn't do any of the actual cleaning herself. All she does is find independent cleaners who she knows, likes, and trusts to go out and do the work for her, pays them a percentage of the job, and then she keeps all the profit. Now, you might be wondering, why am I talking about my mom's business? Well, quick backstory about me. I built the biggest window cleaning company in Orange County. It's still around. If you look up window cleaning Orange County, it'll pop up. I'm sure we could even go ahead and do that right now. Window cleaning Orange County. Check that out. And boom, there you go. You see we're the highest rated still to this day. And we even rank on the first page of, there we are. Why am I talking about my mom's business? Because a little over 3 years ago, I sold my window cleaning company. But right before I sold it, I was watching my mom struggle driving Uber. She raised me on her own. And at the time she was 63. And the window cleaning business was doing well, but it wasn't doing well enough to the point where I'm like, hey mom, here's $5,000 a month. Well, I decided I would use my skills and what I've learned in building this window cleaning business. And we were doing it the remote way with independent contractors. And I said, I'll build you this house cleaning business, stop driving Uber. In just the second month, we took it to $20,000 in revenue with $8,000 of profit. And she hasn't driven Uber since. And I've only done it myself, but I've also done it for, thousands of other people. I mean, you check out, we had a live event, helped this guy Skylar while he kept his 9 to 5, hit $100,000 a month and buy a new house. I think it's his first house actually, with just the profits of his cleaning company. Helped John Loney, a college student. This guy's like 21, 22 years old right there. Helped him get to past $20,000 a month while he's a college student. Helped Eric get to over $40,000 per month. There he is holding his $40K a month award. And then we also helped Evan and Miranda, husband and wife team, who she actually just had her first kid, get to over $20,000 a month. Not only that, but I mean, if I pull up the map here in our community, you can see all the active cleaning locations. This is just the people that have their location on. So you can see we have cleaning companies in pretty much every freaking state all over the US. So that being said, you might be wondering, how do I do this? How does this business work? How can I do it? So in this video, I'm going to explain the nitty gritty step by step how to get this done. And you can see right here, this is so far this month. I'll filter to this year. So far, this is my mom's business called Marietta Mop. We've done 165,000. You can see it's not a screenshot because it live updated, but $165,532 is what we've booked so far. We'll probably do around $400,000 this year in bookings, maybe more depending on how busy season goes. And already we've collected 80.7K. So that's a little over 30K a month pace right now. So that being said, guys, how do you get this business started? How do you go and start a remote cleaning business? Well, I made this little flow chart for you guys. Let me zoom out here. I'll get you started. So first and foremost, we want the business set up. The basics: LLC, insurance, Google business profile, G Suite, and a website. It's not completely necessary, but I'll show you where to get one. So how do you get an LLC? I like this website right here. It's called Prime Corporate Services. So this company right here, go here, file your LLC. You're going to need the EIN that's attached to your LLC to open up a business bank account. So this is very important. Make sure you get that. You're going to get insurance. I like to go to Thimble or Next right here. Don't pay more than $80 a month for insurance. Ideally, you want to get around 60, but 60 to $80, you should be good. Get quotes from both of these right here, because in the case that something happens with your cleaners, you want to be covered. You will be sending cleaners out that have insurance, keep in mind, but just as a second layer of protection, you want to have this. Next is Google Business Profile. This is Google Business Profile right here, right where we pop up. You can open this. You can see all of our reviews, all our contact information, address, stuff like that, right? And so in order to do this, you're just going to go to Google Business Profile, and you're going to click Get Listed on Google, right? It takes like 5 minutes to sign up. You are going to need to use an address. Don't be afraid to use your home address here. You can always hide it publicly. So even if you're operating from home, doesn't matter. If you're out of state and say you want to operate in a location where you don't actually live, you can do that too, but just make sure that you ask a friend, family member to use their address and it should be fine. Then you're going to need to sign up for G Suite. This is pretty simple, and G Suite is where you're going to get your business email. So if my company is called Johnny's Cleaning and I want to get johnnyscleaning.com, you can sign up here for G Suite. It just makes you look a little more professional when you're emailing out quotes, or if a company wants their commercial offices or buildings cleaned, it makes you look bigger than you actually are. And then website, I'll actually talk about the website and the software setup, so you can ignore that there, but I use a company called Rebolt, rebolthq.com. Okay, they rebranded, but Rebolt is what we use. It's $99 a month, something like that, and you literally plug in your Google Business Profile once you sign up, and it auto generates you a website that is SEO optimized. optimized, which has never existed until these guys came out and have done it for the last like 7-8 months. So brand new company, but they're amazing, and their websites consistently outrank websites that have been around for way longer, and have people spent thousands of dollars for these websites to make them look nice. So you can use that, $97 a month, and then you're going to use Booking Koala, which is what I'm in right now. You can just go to bookingkoala.com right here. It's $57 a month for this, and this is going to store all of your customers, you can store all your leads, your bookings. It's going to store all of your cleaner information, so they can download the app. You can assign them to jobs. I don't want to pull it open here because I don't want to expose any of our cleaners information. This is what you're going to use to handle all of your payments too, because it integrates with Stripe. So this is just kind of an all-in-one thing. It automates all the boring menial tasks that you normally would have to do on pen and paper. This is our tool that integrates directly with Booking Koala. This is going to take care of all of your follow-ups for more reviews, for more referrals, for people who want to book recurring cleans, so that no customer goes untouched. Especially if you're going to be running ads, you want to make sure every customer that comes into your business is taken care of. We'll do that for you. And just as a special for this video, what I've gone ahead and done is I've included a link in the description below where you can actually sign up for CleanWorks, and I'm going to give you a 30-day free trial. Normally this is $97 a month, but we've put basically our 9 years of experience and what we want into a software and created CleanWorks. And so you can get a 30-day free trial just to test this out, and I'll put the link in the description for you there, just for watching the video and being a subscriber. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe. As you're setting the software up, it's going to ask you for pricing details. I'm not going to cover pricing too much here. You can just literally go to marionamop.com, which is my mom's business, click book a clean, and copy our pricing and our setup. That's all you need to do. You can even go directly to Booking Koala support and say, just clone Marion and Mop for me, and they'll take care of that. So you can save hours and hours of timing. But your pricing is always going to reverse out to about $55 to $70 an hour per cleaner. Okay, just so you understand. That's how you're going to reverse engineer this. You've got all this set up. You got all the boring stuff out of the way. Your software set up. Now what? Well, now we need to get our marketing set up. So how are we going to do that? LSA. LSA stands for local service ads. So this is local service ads right here. You need a Google Business Profile first to be able to sign up. So that's why I say make sure you take care of that first. But you're going to go to local service ads. And what this is going to look like is when I look up window cleaning Orange County or house cleaning services near me, whatever it is, this is local service ads. It adds a little Google guaranteed badge here, and then you just click call. So you got to think, people are searching for house cleaning and home services all the time. So if somebody's searching for house cleaning in whatever area you launch in, what are they going to click first? They're going to be like, oh, Johnny's Cleaning is right here. Let me just call them. And they're already going to be high intent, meaning they already have intent to purchase cleaning services. So you should be closing leads that you get from this channel at least a 50% clip, no lower than 40, I would say. 50, 60, 70% is where you should be at for these leads because they're very, very high intent. But you're going to sign up for this here. And when you do, you're going to need to connect your Google Business Profile. You're going to need to do a background check. You're going to need to get 5 reviews, and then you can go live. This process takes about a week to 2 weeks, maybe faster if you get it done really quick. But just ask your friends, family member for these reviews. Get it going very quick, and you should have no problems. But it's going to generate you a lot of leads depending on where you're at. You're also going to sign up for Yelp and Thumbtack. Yelp and Thumbtack are also what we call bottom of the funnel lead channels, meaning people are already going to be using these to search for services. So go sign up for those pages too. Yelp will offer you like $300 in ad credit for free. I recommend you just take them up on that. It's free ads. Toss them up. You'll probably get some leads and close them. Thumbtack probably has a promo offer as well. And then you're just going to make sure that you have a Facebook page. So make sure you have a Facebook page for your business, just because you're going to get reviews there as well. So this takes, I would say, LSA 2 weeks to get approved on. You can get approved on Yelp instantly, Thumbtack instantly. Facebook page takes about 10 minutes to set up. You should have this setup done within 1 week. Obviously, your LSA is going to take time to get verified, but as far as putting all the information, getting it done, no longer than a week. I've seen people take care of this in 2 days. Then once we have all our marketing set up, we're not going to turn it on yet because we need to hire cleaners. We need to get the cleaners first. I just wanted you to set it up. You're going to go into Indeed. So Indeed is by far and large my favorite platform to use when hiring cleaners. I would even go back and say, add in your LinkedIn page. I actually forgot this because if you don't have your LinkedIn page, there is a chance that you could get banned. Not saying it will happen, but you could get banned off Indeed. So make sure you have a LinkedIn page just because Indeed checks this stuff and they know it. If they check and they see, oh, hey, they have a LinkedIn page, they'll probably think you're real. You're going to go to Indeed, sign up for an account. It's free. And you're going to use this job posting right here. You can pause the video, take a screenshot, or you can just check out the whole remote cleaning launch kit I've put together for free for you guys in the description down below, where I'm going to include our whole sales process and recruiting process, because that's where I see people get hung up the most. And if you're watching this, I just want to see you guys get this business up and running as quickly as humanly possible. And so I want to make it easy. You can grab our whole hiring process process and recruiting process for free by clicking the link in the description below. Or you can just take a screenshot of that, but that's only 10% of it. You're going to post on Indeed. You can also go to local Facebook groups. Like this is one we marketed in a lot called the Orba Linda Buzz, and just make a post saying like, hey, does anybody have a cleaner? I'll say house cleaner recommendation. And then people are going to refer all those local house cleaners that don't like to market themselves. And it's just like 1-2 man crews that just want to show up, get the job done, get paid, and go home. One of the best ways to find cleaners. So Indeed, Facebook groups, and you should have a cleaner recruited pretty quick. Well, you should get people to apply. But what you're going to do once you start getting these people applying, either on local Facebook groups or Indeed, is you're actually going to put some requirements and some things to look out for. So when you're hiring these people, you want to look out for at least 1 year of cleaning experience. Anybody without at least a year, I'm automatically disqualifying, because again, we hire contractors for a reason. I don't want to do any of the work. I don't want to spend any of my time training them. I don't want to pay for their equipment, and I'll get to that. But that is the benefit of hiring contractors. So anybody without at least a year, I automatically disqualify. I also want to have someone who has reliable transportation. Why reliable transportation? Because you got to think, you don't want to be driving around picking your cleaners up, okay? Like it's pretty self-explanatory for most people, but I always have to say it. Just make sure they have their own vehicle that is reliable, okay? And then number 3, they have their own cleaning equipment. You don't want to be coming out of pocket to pay for things like cleaning equipment, because when they lose something or they break something and that vacuum goes out, guess who they're going to expect to pay for it? It's going to be you, and it's going to come right out of the profits of your business. So check those 3 boxes. If you find someone you like, you're going to make them an offer, and you're going to background check them. You can background check them using a site called checkr.com. It's $30 per check. So it's not too crazy, but only do this for people you make offers to. I don't want you to get 100 applications on Indeed and start background checking all of them. You're going to blow through your budget. Just only people you make offers to. So once you get the background check done, you're then going to set expectations with them. Well, you're actually going to set expectations before the background check. And some of those things is like, you're going to let them know, hey, you're going to get paid on a weekly basis from $25 to $35 an hour. And you're going to pay them a fixed percentage of 40 to 45% of each job. So let's say a job is $100. You would pay them $40 to $45, right? Now, will you ever charge $100 for a clean? No. You can see our average booking so far this year is $303. To make numbers simple, let's say, $100, you pay them 40 to 45%. But how you're going to frame it on the interview is you're going to tell them you're going to make anywhere between $25 to $35 an hour. Keep in mind, guys, I call this a win-win business because the average W-2 house cleaner in the United States makes about $16 an hour. You can look it up. $16 an hour is the average W-2 house cleaner salary. You're able to attract a lot better talent into your business just because you're paying them that fixed percentage. And you don't have to pay for things like payroll tax, workers' comp, their equipment, their gas, their vehicles. You get the point. I could keep going. Even though 40 to 45% might sound like a lot if you're very business-minded, it's actually not, because all that stuff is kind of baked in, and you have 55 to 60% of your gross revenue left over, which ultimately creates a healthy and profitable business. And so once you set those expectations, you'll then go to Checkr. You'll do the background check. It's $30 a check. You're going to do what I like to call a test clean. Test cleans are super important because this is going to test the character of the cleaner. You're going to get a friend or a family member, and you're going to say, hey, do you want a free clean? They're going to say yes, because who doesn't want a free clean? Once they say yes, you're going to tell the cleaner it's a real job, and you're going to pay them like it's a real job. You get your friend Bob, who's got his apartment that needs to be cleaned. You say, hey, I've got this guy Bob. The job's $120. Can you take it? Yes. Cool. They're going to show up, and this is going to test a couple things. One, do they show up and do they do a good job? But number 2, most importantly, are they going to try to steal your customers? Because remember, they're contractors, not employees, so that is a risk. And then you're going to have your friend or family member, you're going to have them ask them once they're done with the clean, if they even showed up, how can I book again? This is going to tell you if they're going to try to steal your customers, because they're going to answer one of 2 ways. They're going to say, here's my card, book through me, I'll do it for cheaper. Or they're going to say, call the company that you originally called and they'll rebook you, or call the office and they'll rebook you. If they say that and they pass the background check, then they're likely good to go for future jobs, and they shouldn't try to steal your customers. And on top of this, you're going to also have them sign a contract saying, if you try to steal my customers or you do steal a customer, I will sue you. Now, will you ever sue them? Probably not, because you don't want to go through all that trouble for one customer that's paying you $200 a clean. Like, it's not worth it, but it's usually enough to scare them. And I've included the contract in that remote cleaning launch kit down below for you guys, just to make your life easier. So you can grab that again in the description. And then I went over pay structure with you guys so you understood how that works. Again, 40 to 45% of every job, and $25 to $35 hourly is the expectation you're going to set. So you've onboarded your first cleaner. You've set up your marketing. Now it's time to turn the marketing on. You're going to start spending some money on some ads. And if you don't have money on ads, you can go back into these Facebook groups. Like, this is what we used to do. You can go back to these Facebook groups and get other people to post testimonials for you. So you can see right here, we'll have to blur out my phone number there. You can see people vouching for me in this group right here. This generated me hundreds of thousands of dollars, guys. You just have friends or family member post reviews for your business business inside the Facebook groups if you're on a bit of a tighter budget. But nonetheless, you're going to turn the ads on, or you're going to make those posts in the groups, and you're going to start getting leads. And then through CleanWorks in your phone, because what CleanWorks does, it allows you to have a business phone number and take phone calls. You're going to field all the inbound calls, and you're going to close the leads. You can use the sales script I've included in the link down below. This video would be 10 hours long if I went through how to close window cleaning, the whole process. I've just included our whole sales process, and you're going to read this script. If you speak these words, you will close half of your leads or more, I promise. But that is not a guarantee. That is not a guarantee. So you're going to field the calls through CleanWorks. You're going to close about 50% of the leads, and then you're going to send the cleaners you hired to the jobs, and you're going to, again, pay them 40, 50%. And then after that job's complete, you're going to call the customer. You're going to say, hey, did we do a good job? They're going to say, yes. Oh my gosh, your cleaner is amazing. You're going to ask them for a review back on your Google Business profile, your Facebook page, your Yelp page, or in those Facebook groups. You're going to ask them for a referral or introduction to someone else who might need your services. And then you're going to ask them if they'd like to get on the schedule for every week, every 2 weeks, or every month, so you can increase the lifetime value of every customer that you get. That is basically it. And then you just rinse and repeat. You keep fielding calls, and then eventually you can hire a VA to answer them. But I just wanted this to be pretty simple and straightforward from very start to booking your first sale. It is that simple, guys. That is the process for launching a remote cleaning business. All in all, this whole process takes about 21 days on average for someone to get started. That's across data on 2,000 different companies we've started. I've seen people get this done in as fast as 3 days. I've seen it take as long as a month. But if you just follow this process, you will make money as long as you execute. So that being said, a couple things. Don't skip the test cleans. Lots of people think you can skip them. Don't skip them. This is actually, extremely important right here, because, I mean, I'll show you an example. Let's pull up right here. This lady was test cleaning her cleaners, and then she didn't even show up. She canceled and flaked. So like, imagine that was a real customer. This is why we test clean. We don't want bad reviews for our business. That will tank the business. So you do the test clean and you avoid all this stuff right here, right? But that being said, guys, don't skip test cleans. Get this done. I'll include all the relevant links that I talked about in this video down below. And if you like this, throw me a like, throw me a subscribe, and don't forget to grab your remote cleaning launch kit in the link in the description below. It's completely free. I want to make your guys' life easy, and I want to change people's lives through starting these remote cleaning businesses, because I really believe it's one of the best businesses you can start in 2025. We've done this for 9 years, probably to be doing this for another 9 years at least. And my mission is to start 10,000 six-figure remote cleaning companies. We're already at over 1,000 plus and seven-figure cleaning companies, and I would like you to be the next. And if so, that's cool. You can check out some more stuff in that link in the description below with that remote cleaning launch kit. And if not, then just keep watching our YouTube videos and keep absorbing all this free information. But please at least implement it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.